Alright, we're gonna go live on YouTube now. Can't slow down, I can't go back even though, you know, I wish we could. I'm going through, yeah, I'm going through YouTube, okay. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm going, the audio is getting recorded. I think it's Creed. It's not Creed. Wait, Creed isn't on this list, that's weird. Alright, well, let's listen again. I'm gonna skip this one because I have no idea. It's Linkin Park. I don't think it's Linkin Park, it's definitely not Linkin Park. I'm mistaken. I know what it is. I know what song it is, but I know is it actually should just call Avril Lavigne Complicated? Dude, I would have guessed that like here. I was thinking that it was this, but I wasn't sure because I was like, that doesn't. I would be dumb if I guessed that. Like as if that was like fucking any different. Okay, Absurdal. Why does President I think open up Quick Find? I hate that actually. Roger, think, think. Uh, yours. Okay, Y and U are in there, but they're not like that. UGLY. Am I kidding? Dude, am I delusion? I thought that ugly was like 5 letters. I'm curious about this. No, we can. Do I even fucking name it Absurdal? I have. I'm losing my mind here. I'm trying to think of what it could be. Pawns. Okay, so is U and Y are literally our only vowels here, and I don't know that many letters that has just U and Y as the vowels. Buddy, buddy. Body. Okay, so it's something U and Y. Fully? No. This is a very hard one for today. I don't know, juggly. Which player won't load for Muzzy? I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. Random guess. It's not glaze. Okay, so we know Z is not in there at least. Not on the word list. Okay. Uh, Venom. I just want to see if okay, so M is in there somehow. Okay, so M is there. It's U something MY. It's not jumpy, is it? It can't be MPY. No, it isn't. Why would I think that? Actually, I might as well use that because it's gonna get rid of J and confirm if it's there or not. What? Oh my god, is it Mummy? Dude, we got it. Okay, one more game. It's gonna be Scrandle. Oh, fucking Scran. Alright, let's play. If only the price was here. I would say the loaded fries are better than the steak sandwich because of the price. Pepperoni pizza versus Korean barbecue and chicken waffles? Whoa, holy shit. This is pretty. This is a difficult selection, actually. Screenshotting that because of how much of a hard choice this is. I would say for the okay for the price and the fact that there's a pint here, the way that the froth looks, it looks like it's just covered in mold. But I'll say that the one on the right here wins out on the pepperoni pizza, even though I would enjoy either or. What the fuck? Pie in a donut? I think the sausage beats that out, but that's so weird. Okay. The cheese dog versus the currywurst and fries. I think the currywurst and fries beats out the cheese dog, but that's not bad. I think the cheese dog would be fine if the cheese was underneath the dog. Like instead of covering it like a blanket, it would like was underneath it like a what do you call it? Like bedding. It's not right, little cat. I know what you want. All right, since we're done with this, I'll let my cat out. The kickoff combo box for $15 of pie mash and gravy. I think people are gonna vote for this, even though it's like the worst price. Pocadillo con bacon, queso, queso, or the pork bap. I think this one out of 11 wins. Dude, people like the pork bap. The churro burger versus churros with Nutella. I think churros with Nutella would beat this out normally if it wasn't for the fact that it's from Bristol Rovers, and most British people don't know what a churro is. They're probably thinking that is like, probably think that a churro, this is like the most disgusting thing in the world. I think the churros with Nutella would beat out the churro burger like 90% of the time. But oh my god, dude, my own fucking xenophobia betrayed me. Chicharrones Mendez versus the Munchie Box. This is a toughie. I think the one on the left wins though. Yeah. What? What the fuck? Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot of this so I can send it to my fucking person that lives out in Pennsylvania. The purple Philly cheesesteak. What the fuck? Was it the fish brochen? I'm not gonna lie, the fish broken seems kind of disgusting. I kind of want to go with the purple Philly cheesesteak. Really? That's wild. Kiwi and sausage pizza versus Korean fried chicken. Look at the price though. I think the one. What? Who's buying that shit for $30? Connor de Canard. Yeah, I think the one on the left wins. That's wild. This is okay. Hold on. I'm gonna let my cat out. I'll put a video on in the meanwhile. I'm gonna put on one of my favorite videos I've been watching like for the past like 3 minutes, and then we'll get to Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Always makes me laugh whenever I see a post that's like me or the PS5. I don't want to mansplain, but I feel like I gotta get up in the mentions there and be like, lady, you know this fucker's got no games, right? Now, if it was you or the PlayStation 2, that's a tough one, because there's a library on that thing, and it's backwards compatible with the PlayStation 1. And that fucker can play DVDs. I mean, I'm just saying you should value yourself a little higher. It's me or the PS5. Tell me which of us is more your type. Always makes me laugh whenever I see a post that's like me or the PS5. I don't want to mansplain, but I feel like I gotta get up in the mentions there and be like, lady, you know this fucker's got no games, right? Now, if it was you or the PlayStation 2, that's a tough one, because there's a library on that thing, and it's backwards compatible with the PlayStation 1. And that fucker can play DVDs. I mean, I'm just saying you should value yourself a little higher.
Sorry about that. I was meant to come back a lot sooner than that. Unfortunately, the cat is. We'll watch one more. We'll watch one more thing because of how much I enjoy these videos.
Then what the fuck is stopping us from just throwing ourselves off a bridge and giving up and saying, yeah, the planet is dying, the government hates us, the animals are leaving, the aliens aren't contacting us, we might be alone, it just might be you and me, but that's okay, because do you really need anyone else?
I'm tracking him. That's my favorite. I don't know why. I'm tracking him. I'm tracking him. All right, that's enough of that. We're done. We're done watching Northern Line. We're done doing daily games. We're done scratching about and stuff because I kind of. I don't want to say that I really want to get into this immediately. I kind of do. Where the fuck's the? Okay, there's the game. PS4 and PS5 ain't got no games. PS4 ain't got no games. PS3 ain't got no games. Sorry, just going down the list of things that don't got no games. Here it is, Amnesia: The Dark Descent. For those who know and for those who don't know, Amnesia: The Dark Descent is like an indie horror game that was released 14 years ago, maybe bordering on 15. It was for the online gamers who watched YouTube and stuff, it was pretty big at the time because this game sort of got platformed and it also got like it got platformed and it also platformed PewDiePie into becoming like a cultural zeitgeist. They both helped each other become big. You know how it is. Oh, fucking A. Sorry, I'm in the middle of dying from, I'm just in the middle of dying, period, I guess. Oh my god, my ADHD is kicking in so hard right now. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is that I'm reorganizing my servers on Discord so that, like, they don't take up the entirety of, like, the side of my screen. Alright, ADHD is over. Fucking ADHD moment is over. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm randomly delaying for no reason. Also, I've come to like a personal like wish, want, and realization. A problem that I have with like I don't want to like be full blown like a VTuber. I don't want to do like the whole model and everything, like I do eventually want to commission a friend to give me like a PNG to work with for my YouTube for my stream stuff because of reasons. I like using the current thing that I have, but I want to eventually evolve past it. But but we're gonna be changing the format a little today because I have a thing that I worked on for like 5 minutes. It's gonna be like a lazy attempt by me, like as an alternative to having a webcam enabled or whatever, because I don't like the thought of having my webcam on. I have this thing. Look at this. Well, I made this in 5 minutes. It's a little well, I attempted to make her black. I don't know why. I feel like as if I don't want to say that I failed that because it definitely looks, black. But I also feel like as if it's just a like I don't know, it's anime black. It's not like black black. If that makes any sense. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted to do rather than making like Tyrone or Jerome or fucking hold on. No, I'm not gonna do that. I have a list of like really dumb names, but I'm not gonna go grab them. And this is the best that I can do. Like I wanted this character to have like a sort of all like a mullet thing going on, but I had to be forced to having to use bangs and shit. I'm personally not a big fan of bangs and stuff. I was like, I don't know if I can control the expression to be like a lot more neutral. Yeah, I think that would require me to mess with some stuff. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna close my window because I opened my window for a bit to let my cat out. I unfortunately have a problem with letting my window be open whenever I'm streaming. For some reason, it's like bothersome to me. All right. I haven't messed with this thing so much that I don't know like the limitations of like what I have here. Hold on, let's see what I can mess with here. Can I zoom in a little bit closer? Can I do that at least? Actually, can I do that? I can. What do you know? I'm gonna bring this up close to the thing so I can at least like fit in the webcam thing so that's not like so fucking pathetically like small. Look at that, I'm bleeding into the chat. We don't like that. There we go. This will do. Alright. I might as well explain my selfish reason for why I'm using this. This is my attempt of getting around needing a webcam. Because I think horror games are like the best when you can see the reaction of the person who's like getting scared. I'm gonna like okay. It's probably gonna be like very asinine to people who are like fans of horror games. They're gonna be like, oh, Amnesia. Amnesia's not a horror game at all. To me, it's just as good as any other horror game. Because I'm not very good with horror media to begin with, because I don't go out of my way to observe horror media. A large part of that is due to the fact that I am pretty generally scared by horror media. The second reason for why I don't do that is also I don't want to become so desensitized to horror media that I don't derive enjoyment from it anymore. In the respects of it being like a piece of horror media. I feel like the whole like film nerd type of thing, like a whole lot of like criticisms against film nerds and stuff and all that is all derives from the type of people who enjoy horror movies, like the people who make horror movies their personality to the point that they can tell you all kinds of trivia about like whatever piece of fiction that you're talking about, like every 2 minutes, where they're like, did you know that they put fucking chicken bones and jello inside the sleeping bag, and that's how they faked the gore and stuff. That's how they did it in this scene. It's like cool. I just want to watch the movie. I want to watch the movie in peace. I really don't need you to be explaining the full-blown movie intricacies of what is going on in this right now. If it makes you feel any better, you can write down like a bunch of bullet points and stuff and like talk to me about it like later. But I kind of just want to experience the movie first before I start like enjoying it, or wait until I bring it up where I'm like, oh, I wonder how they did that, and then you can be like, oh, blah 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 blah, and then I'll be like, cool, that was amazing. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed learning that piece of information that they gave to me because I asked for it consensually, and he didn't just drop it on me randomly and unwillingly. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna be. You're gonna watch me be a fucking coward for doing this. By the way, I got an achievement in this game for quitting the game within the first 5 seconds because I wanted to see if I could get the game captured. And the game gave me an achievement for quitting like 5 seconds into the game to see if whether or not I could capture it. And it's like, you're a fucking pussy. And I'm like, damn, I'm not that scared. I'm just troubleshooting my fucking recording program.
Don't forget.
I miss back when achievements were fun.
Mustn't be forgotten.
Hold on, the game is loud. Let me turn that down on my end.
The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done?
My name is Daniel.
Crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus.
Where am I?
My name
Oh, okay, I see.
is I am Daniel.
I guess he just keeps. I guess he's working so hard on. Not working so hard. I guess he's forgetting stuff so fast that he just forgets to talk. Like his amnesia has struck him so hard that he loses the ability to speak anymore. Is there a way for me to turn this blur off? Like, I don't want to say that's hurting my eyes, but it's hurting my eyes. Advanced options. Can I turn? Is this it? Radio blur and sepia. Some changes may need a restart to take effect. Oh, that really hurts my eyes. Alright. If it becomes a problem, I will worry about it later. Okay, so this is my stuff. This is my, I said diary. This is my journal, and this is my mementos. My mementos mori. We got a tinderbox. I know what that's for. Dude, it's fucking it's the PewDiePie characters. It's Mr. Chair. Whoa. Press the right mouse to throw it. Or hold on, it's Mr. Chair or some shit like that. I forget how thick PewDiePie's accent was. Dude, I've actually like I was gonna do a bit where I was gonna like upload a not upload, I was gonna share a like old whoa. I was gonna share like an old like a clip compilation that PewDiePie made, like a funny montage to the Discord channel, but I didn't do that. Was it because I got like distracted? My ADHD brain kicked in and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go do something else instead. Did that ruin my sanity by clicking on that? I don't know. Hold on. Hold on. Hello. I'm gonna. Oh my goodness, Lord! I opened up my Twitch stream and I didn't see. I wasn't used to seeing like this character. I was opening up the Twitch stream real quick. I'm gonna watch it in the background. I'm gonna see whether or not the bitrate is okay. Because if the bitrate is not okay, I just may need to change the brightness in this game. What is that? This is a very awkward closet. Can I get inside of this? Will this make me feel better? I don't think I should be in here. The hell was that? I saw like a red thing. Imagine if there's like a secret event that's like the game randomly decides that they're gonna drop a demon on you, like during the intro sequence, like randomly. I think there's meant to be a key I'm supposed to look for. Hold on. I'm gonna change the camera just a little, move the camera just a little bit. Because I realize that it's hold on. There we go. What the hell is that? Okay. Hopefully that's okay. I don't know if it is. Alright. Yeah, I don't have like a mounting space for the webcam that I use. From what I've seen, a lot of people who actually use 3D models or fucking 2D models or like is actual VTubers, they usually use a little stand to hold their phone. Oh, was I opening it the wrong way? I think I was. I think I was trying to pull on it and it's push a door. But a lot of other VTubers I've seen who stream, they use like a phone stand. There's nobody there. They use like a phone stand where they have their phone on a stand. Like it's like mounted onto like a little thing that's in front of them. Oh, I'm falling over. I keep all my tinder boxes when I... Whoa, what was that? Oh, it was just dust. Okay, I'm kind of like psyching myself out. I said earlier, I was like, man, imagine if they fucking like included like a demon like in the intro sequence of the game that has like a 1 in a million chance of spawning. And all it does is that it just exists to like show up and scare like the player. The 1 in a million demon, tutorial demon. It's like a random fucking like creepypasta or whatever. There's nothing in here. I'm just gonna leave. Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on the lights in environments, use tinder boxes, or look for other sources of light. The old archives. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in the stomach. Hazel remained hidden, and feared too that she would be punished. Man. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. So my character has decided that watching the wind blow open a door is so upsetting that he's gonna start losing his mind. I don't know why he's like that. Oh. What are these? I think I gotta leave. I don't think there's anything in here for me. Wait, I think those are tinder boxes right there. Okay, we're done here. We're done here. I'm done playing around in the rain room. Dude, I think the biggest thing that's actually scaring me rather than the... Okay, the game is scaring me. I think the biggest thing that's bothering me right now is the fact that I see my cats running around and I'm afraid they're gonna, like, knock out my fucking computer again. Oh, hold on. I gotta open up this thing again. Oh, it looks like the bitrate isn't that bad. I really gotta figure out how I can change the settings for my little tiny like dumb character. The thing I want to do is I want them to like. I don't want this character to be smiling all the time. I think my character looks dumb as hell when it's smiling all the time. I gotta figure out how to like make him not smile. Okay, back to the game. Dude, my 8 pages. What is this? I thought I could mess with that in some way. I don't think I can. Into the darkness, into the abyss. Thank God for natural light, otherwise I'd be much more closer to death. I really don't need to mess with that. I have enough natural light in this room. Although this game was probably like really dark back in the day when we had when we used like the big boxy monitors that weren't like these big ones we have nowadays, the big flat screens. I don't want to be using the wrong terms because I don't want to be called out on r/ like PC Master Race or whatever for calling a fucking like the old boxing monitors like CRTs when they're not CRTs somehow.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Though, God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
That's crazy. Alright. Oh, there's a lever here. I think that regained me some sanity. Okay. Let's travel now. I'm gonna carry this. This is my Stefano. I'm just kidding. Oh, I can only carry it for like 2 feet. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London. Seemed appropriate somehow. To run. This is my run? Okay. Do I have stamina? Will the game tell me if I have stamina?
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Brennenburg. Hold on, let's see if I can interact with this. It is tough and pliant. It cannot be torn by hands or tools. The voice actor is awesome for Alexander. I'm gonna quickly look something up before I say what I'm going to say. Clancy Brown. He's not. I know it's not Clancy Brown. I know it's not Clancy Brown who voices Alexander in this. But the voice is so The voice has a very fine rasp that it reminds me of Clancy Brown. If you've ever seen the old Superman, the animated TV show, yeah, there's that. But yeah, Clancy Brown. People only know him for voicing Mr. Krabs. Recently, there's a whole new group of people who know him for voicing Hank in what's it called? Detroit Become Human. I think people have thoroughly enjoyed Detroit Become Human. So I'm taking a second to finish wrapping stuff up here on my end because I forgot to do one more thing. One more thing. Like Columbo. God damn. Okay. I really gotta get a new phone. But that's like there's gotta be a thing I gotta wait until like Christmas for. Stella Veneria Laboratorium. I think those are separate rooms. I think I accidentally went into just one room thing and it was just they both somehow connected. There you go. I just need one light to be like my safe spot. Up there at least, in case I ever need to get up there for whatever reason. Oh my god, it's Shelob. Earlier as Monty was here, I tried something out. I tried something out that I really didn't like, and I kind of wanted to rant to Monty about it. I'll save it for when Monty's around, but it's something that is just distracting me right now because I've been thinking about it.
There's nothing left. Everything is gone.
What am I upset about?
There should be more cooperite.
Cooperite? Should I grab my...
And one part aqua fortis.
I'm gonna write that down, what he just said. Cooperite and aqua fortis, I think. Oh, do I have notes in game? No, that's not useful. Okay, how about diaries? No? Okay. Okay, sorry, that's me writing notes to myself because I'm a dweeb. Usually when I play games, I like to make notes to myself, especially for games like this. I have not played Amnesia: The Dark Descent in such a long time. Oh wait, is this what it is? The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. That's not real. Okay, so it looks like there's a thing here. 4 different chemicals are needed to continue. I see. I see. So I need to go to the wine cellar to collect most of the ingredients that they ask for here. Early alchemy experiment. This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae. Blood? The former compounds lack the potency I needed, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis in the hopes I'll produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put any use except as detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially when violently to the solution should be handled with the greatest care. Oh, okay, I see. So those are that is what I need to find. Okay, I'll write this down. Cuprite. Aqua regia. Calamine. Orpiment. Wine cellar. Okay. I'll probably upload my images that I use for like gathering notes and stuff into the Discord. Damn, I'm really losing my mind. Okay, we need to figure out where the wine cellar is. At the entrance hall. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with the neglect of family. Cellar? Damn, that's crazy. Anyway, to the Cella Veneria, the wine cellar. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It is locked and will not open without a key. Well... Am I a bad person for assuming that that woman's voice could possibly be a maid and she may have the key to the wine cellar? That may be problematic in some way. Tabularium. To the archives. The other children cheered him on. His name, voice, and a steadily rising pace urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought and struck his victim with a rock. Sorry, I was dealing with one of my cats. Libri Rari. Rare books. Or as they call it in the industry, the library.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more.
What a detective.
Late that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Oh, cool. We're fucking the type of people who raid, like, tombs and stuff. Move left shift while holding down left mouse in order to move the object. Move the object. What object? This? Move the left stick. I don't have a left stick. With left mouse? What left stick? I'm sure it won't matter. That's not real. Whoa, look, there he is. Dude, is it? I think it's Stefano. I have no idea. How do I rotate this? I think that was what the game was trying to tell me to do. How do I rotate? It's at the left stick. I don't have a stick though. Dude, I think I gotta let my cats out. They're are like out of my room at least. They're being too energetic for my like little tiny room. Catalogs. See if there's anything of important in here. Wilhelm's contract. Hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, von Brandenburg, fucking A, has recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. Oh, so I could have gotten away with saying Alexander, Baron of von Brandenburg, Baron von Brandenburg. May no man break the seal of Wilhelm, House of Garrick. I don't see anything else that's of value in here, so we're just gonna leave. Dude. You both need to calm the fuck down. Little cats. They're pulling out all my cables underneath me. That's the only reason why I noticed them. The study. There's no way there's a fucking zomboid. I know what the monsters are in this game.
1839.
Alright, remember one at least. I remember two.
I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Okay. I needed to like disable notifications from. Whoa, that's awesome. I need to disable notifications from Duolingo. Duolingo is like blowing up my DMs and it makes me so fucking mad. What's in here? Is there old tomes? There we go. Oh, I could have lit this over here. That would have been a much nicer thing to do instead of what I just did. Are you kidding me? My character's fucking losing his mind because a fucking book fell over? Dude, that fucking book fell over. I'm losing my fucking mind. This is the worst total experience I've ever faced. Dude, you need to like calm the fuck down. Like, there's just a book falling over. Like, absolutely, there's no reason for me to just like completely lose it from a single book falling over. Hold on, what? Oh, that's. Hold on, I need to actually answer that. New avatar, nice. Yeah, hold on. I need to answer this phone call. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm using. Hey, Winkle. Yeah, I'm using a new avatar. Dude, my fucking character is such a pussy, dude. He's worse than me. Like, I don't give that much of a shit about like that going on or whatever. But like, god damn. Okay, so I'm gonna explain a few things for you, Winkle. The new avatar is because I want to like capture my reactions while I'm playing this game, and I don't want to like actually use a webcam and stuff. So this is gonna be my workaround for that. Secondly, the reason why I'm so upset about that is that I have a sanity meter, and anytime I witness anything upsetting, my character starts to freak out and start losing his mind. And by the time he got here, I was getting mad because my character saw a book fall over, and that drained his sanity. My character saw a book fall on the ground, and he started losing his mind, and I'm going to die for my character losing his sanity because of that. Hold on, can I save? How do I save? I guess I can't. Okay, there's nothing here. That's the way from whence I came. Yeah, this is... Alright, this game is like weird and wild. Like, I don't consider it as like the absolute greatest horror game in the world, but this is pretty influential. It was pretty solid as a horror game back when it was first released back in like 2011. Back then, it may have been like the best indie horror game, period. And people nowadays aren't giving this game its flowers because people have gotten more used to like other horror games that are infinitely scarier, quote unquote. But I think this is still like an incredibly solid horror game, especially if you're not like a massive connoisseur of the medium who has become desensitized to playing anything horror related. Like, this game is still pretty good. I'm gonna turn this on in the middle of the room so I have something to work with. That's so fucking loud. Fragile, but not breakable by hand. Oh hey, good thing that didn't follow me. Also, it should be a lot more obvious whenever I do things. If you see me look this direction or the model ever freaks out a bit, that's because I'm looking at chat. Because I have my chat, I'm on the bottom left side of my screen. Not bottom left side of my screen, but like over there. Why am I freaking out over this? I picked up a book. Or I picked up a letter.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry. But
Oh,
managed to
I can
push
interact with
myself
this. I didn't
toward
expect
the
that.
enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands.
Whoa, that's beautiful.
Glow escaped my fingers and began to
It's my
sparkle
eyes, though.
brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is
Why
the
are you
grating
black?
sound of stone being
Why not?
lifted. The voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Also, depending on how things look, I may take like a 2-3 minute break, mostly for the ads on the Twitch player. So in like 3 minutes, we're gonna do like a quick like little break specifically just for the
Much of the castle
Twitch
is
viewers.
old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
That's awesome. I have no idea what to do now. I think this is legit the furthest I've ever gotten in the game. I think I can put this and this. There we go. I don't remember much. Okay, that thing said that that was not breakable by hand, so I wonder if I can get a tool or something to break that. Alternatively, we can do this. Oh my god. I can't believe that fucking worked. You know what? I think it's worth it just being a
You have to
moron.
be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
How do I open this now? Oh, well, we have this. Alt stud. Which drive me insane. My chat doesn't get through on mobile, but I can't load the stream on PC. Why not use both? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You don't have to do both. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories about the Hammer. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading this. I'm gonna see if there's a point for this, other than it being lore. Okay, it's just genuine. It's just genuine that. Okay. Who's your VTuber based on? Nobody. Genuinely nobody. I've been thinking about making one that's like Clementine. Like that was an option that I considered. A draft and fame lighter from behind the shelf. There must be a way in. Slash me no clip. I'm just kidding. Okay, the ad break is gonna start in 30 seconds, so we're gonna take a second to just stop here and relax for a minute. Let me go to the Twitch player. Do the bam. Okay, the Twitch chat is I put the ad break command into Twitch chat to give a what is it called? A content warning that there's ads on screen right now. And that's just the way that it is, just the nature of how the stream's gonna have to work on Twitch. I don't have monetization on YouTube yet to get ads on YouTube, but for Winkle it really doesn't matter that much because Winkle has premium, and I don't I don't have the thing to get money off of that yet. Eventually I will, but not right now. So I suppose for the next 3 minutes while I wait for okay, the Twitch chat ads hasn't started yet, but I suppose while we're chilling here, we can take a minute to kind of just talk about stuff and things. I don't know. Okay, so there's gonna be like a bit of like an egotistic Andy moment, but I think the biggest thing that I'm excited about is that the fucking YouTube stuff. The YouTube stuff is going well. I have a video that is like 1,000 and some like views on YouTube, like 1,600, some shit like that. And what am I gonna say here? Meanwhile, that isn't like impressive to like the mega number addicted Andys who are like, oh, I want to get like a fucking million views or whatever. I want to get like $3 more billion from making a single YouTube video or whatever. It's like, for me, who has absolutely nothing right now, that is pretty big. Like, we got 4 new subscribers over the past week from me uploading YouTube shorts. I want to say daily. I'm not aiming for daily, but almost daily, and that's actually so massive to me because I never thought that I would be able to get like a subscriber naturally with the content I've been making. I'm on my other channel that I made like a long time ago that I don't use anymore. I have 50 subscribers and I have a video with 32,000 views, but it's like it was like a moment I clipped from someone else's stream and I made like a little small highlight thing about it. It's like 20 seconds long, but still, that's like 30,000 people who watched that. 30,000 people who saw like something that I made. But the only problem is that it wasn't like original content. It was like other people's content, and yeah, it's still cool that I got like 30,000 views off a video, but like I kind of want to do my own thing. That is sort of what my current YouTube video and this Twitch channel is like basically about, is that it's just me like taking the moment to just like do something that's like different from the other stuff I've been doing before, where I've kind of just accidentally like bet off of other people. Which is funny because the current YouTube channel that I'm running right now was meant to be like a sort of like joke channel where I, not joke channel as in like haha he hoo hoo hoo, but it was like not like a super serious channel where I was gonna be doing a bunch of stuff that I was doing. I legitimately wanted to grab like content or videos or whatever. Which is giving me ads about taking fentanyl. That's awesome. Are they good? Is it a good ad about fentanyl? Oh wait, Monty, can you hear me right now? I drank something earlier, Monty, that isn't like super affecting me. That's like different from normal. Like I drank something alcoholic, man, I'm not gonna lie, it was it was iffy. It was 50-50. It wasn't like the great, it isn't like life changing where it's like, oh yeah, I drank this thing and now my life is completely turned around. Do you know UV vodka? My dad is apparently a big fan of UV vodka. Any single time that he gets anything alcoholic, it's UV vodka, or he tries to get like Captain Morgan or some shit like that. But this specific UV vodka is grape flavored. No, I don't drink vodka. Okay, yeah, I like. Have you? I think you've drank it before, but I also want to say that like me drinking this UV vodka, I'm like 2 inches tall. I'm not on the dwarf whale die. Yeah, I drank UV vodka. I've tried it. I gave it a genuine try. I drank like a shot of it, dude. It tastes like fucking mouthwash. Like, it tasted like fucking mouthwash. I felt like I was drinking straight mouthwash, and I was meant to like swallow it, and I did, and it burnt. And it's like so weird. Yeah, vodka is the mixer. Yeah, I drank it just the way that it was though, because like I don't know, I'm a lunatic. But I did that and like, dude, it's fucking mouthwash. Like this is the shit that I put in my mouth and like swirl it around and then spit it out into the sink. Like I'm not meant to swallow this. But yeah, that makes way more sense. I'm not a big like mega alcoholic, so I don't drink a ton of alcohol. I'm not an alcohol connoisseur. I don't drink wine. I don't drink. I don't drink. I kind of want to get into like drinking beers and stuff though, like light beers and stuff. I mean, yeah, it's basically as mouthwash. Yeah, yeah. It was interesting though. Like, I think I would have hated it a lot more if I never drank alcohol before. Like, just period. I would be like, oh my god, dude, it's so awful. It's so fucking garbage. Ugh, dude, icky. But like, I drank cocktails before, and that's what made me a little bit more tolerant to drinking this. I mean, yeah, I still think it's yucky. I still think it was gross, but it was interesting. All right, the Twitch ads are over. That's that. That's that. That's my legendary like mundane tale, my Wriggler show and Rigby-esque moment of being like, yeah, I drank UV vodka. I drank a shot of it, and it was awful. Oh, so I'm taking a second to look at something. Damn. Oh, look at that. Oh wow. But yeah, back to the original tangent. Yeah, we're doing good on the YouTube shorts. I'm starting to really enjoy doing the YouTube shorts. I'm not gonna lie. The big thing that's been making me enjoy the YouTube shorts is the fact that I can get back into video editing. I've missed the video editing. The biggest problem that I've had with video editing is that I hated making 10-minute videos. I think making longer than like 3-minute videos is like so fucking tiring and so fatiguing. Because I'm not good at editing, period. Like the best thing that I can do is that I can look through a bunch of videos, like and cut them up, and like sort of mess with the pacing like that. But it's because that's like all I've done before. Now that I've started doing YouTube shorts, I've been doing other stuff other than that. Like I've actually been messing with the like settings in Vegas Pro 14. And it's so fun and wild to see like the things that I can do or get away with that I've been like, wow, I'm doing content. I'm making videos. So yeah, that's that. That's all I have to say on that. Is that I'm glad to see that the content on YouTube is doing. It's not only doing well, but I'm actually having fun with it. Like that's my favorite thing about it. It won't open. It's locked. Before there was a thing where Alexander was like, "You must do this thing." Oh, sorry. You must do this thing, Daniel. You must perform an activity. I was like, I wasn't that I wasn't paying attention. I just have no idea what the fuck I was referring to. Like, what do I do? Okay, now I see. We did it. Well, that was actually, I don't want to say that was insanely easy. That feels like incredibly disingenuous, but like, wow. I know a time to hide when I see one. Hold on. Is there nothing out there? Was I insane for thinking that I needed to hide? Hold on, let's take a second to listen. Okay. I guess I overreacted. I guess there was nothing to worry about. What? The monster's out there. I know he is. But what was I saying? I really don't remember. Okay, let's leave this area first, and then I'll go on my yap session. Fucking air. Oh boy. Oh god, I don't even remember what I was saying. I got like, I don't know why the thing's so scary to me. Ah, fucker. What was that? Oh, it was the shit from downstairs. How much damage did that do to me? All is good. Nice. Okay, let's continue to the Vino cellar. I don't remember what the fuck was I talking about. Did anybody remember what I was saying? I lost my train of thought because I actually got scared. Oh fuck. It wasn't about YouTube, was it? I don't remember. Use the key on the door to unlock it. Oh. How do I use this? Oh, there's... Okay, there we go. We did it. Vomasitos. Dude. I don't know. I was like, go beware. When standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment. Using tinderboxes or find other sources of light. Well, what's unfortunate is that there's no light up here. Here's the worst part about it. I don't know when the game saves. So like a portion of me being scared is that I don't know where my safety is.
He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
What was the... Hold on, Monty. Do you remember what was the point of barrels in PewDiePie's like old videos? Like why he cared about barrels? Were they enemies? Or are these the ops? Do we consider the barrels ops in some way for whatever reason? Oh, scoop ray, that's useful. The barrels are the opposition. If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Make sure to turn off your lantern. Where's the opposition? Where's my enemy? Your sanity is now dangerously low. How low is dangerous? Hold on, let me use my oil. Wow. I don't know how to save. Like, that's the biggest problem that I'm facing right now. How the fuck do I save? Okay. It's fine, we're good. Am I about to just like flop over and die from my sanity being so gone? By the way, we're over here in the Vino cellar, the wine cellar, because we are looking for alchemical ingredients. Dude. Oh, I need to turn this light on. This effect is like hurting my brain, actually. trying to figure out where the opposition is. Where the enemy man is. Is he over here on my left? Where the fuck did he go? Oh wait, there's an ingredient right there. Which one's that? Okay. Cuprite. What the hell is orpimite? Isn't that an ingredient that I need? Orpimite is nothing. Is the sanity thing a part of the base game or a mod? It's a part of the base game. I really don't like it, in all honesty. I feel like the game is pretty fine without it. I feel like it's like meant to punish you for like playing the game quote unquote wrong in some way. But the thing is though, is that in order to play the game right, you need to start like walking around and crawling around in darkness and stuff. And also like they added so many bullshit events where your character just decides, oh no, I'm scared. My fucking dude, I can't believe this. The waiter gave me fucking they gave me 2 packets of black peppers, and I only wanted the one, and I wanted salt, but they didn't give me any salt, and now I'm gonna fucking lose it. Like, dude, what's wrong with my character? Like, why can't my character be normal? Like, I'm having like the gamer web comics from like 2005, or how my character basically acts in any given scenario. Oh. Okay, barrels are the opposition now. Now I know. Barrels are the opposition. Because that barrel landed on top of me and knocked me the fuck out. Oh, I wasted my fucking tinderbox in that damn thing over there. That's annoying. Is there something eating at me? Other than my, like, my sanity? My insanity, as they say? No, your character is broken. Yeah, dude. Like, I legit, like, saw a fucking book fall over. I saw a book fall over, and then I was like, oh my god, dude. My sanity. No. Like, fucking A, dude. Like, no, there was also, like, the wind opened a door, and I knew for a fact that there's, like, wind in the manor, and my character was like, oh my god, there's fucking wind, dude. There's wind, and he like started freaking the fuck out. I was like, damn, why is my character so fucking annoying? Hold on, I gotta read this note. Just kidding, there's nothing there. Oh, Morse code. Beep beep boop boop beep beep boop 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 boop. I don't know. I think that's the Morse code machine. Beep 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 beep. Sorry, just kidding. Doing my mouth, not the book. Yeah, dude, I fucking hate my character so much. I hate this character so much. How do I open this? Click right mouse to give it an extra push. Do I climb this? Is this what I do? Wait, is this a push or is this a pull? I think it's a pull. Here's what I can say. At least in Amnesia, I can interact with the environment. Like, I can interact with these objects. In any other horror game, those things would have fallen over and my character would be like, oh my god, I can't do anything anymore. I'm physically useless. I can't, like, move a 5-pound object. Fucking Daniel's over here, like, he may be a pussy, but at least he's, like, at least he can move objects. I can carry things that are, like, weigh more than 10 pounds. And I don't, like, have a fucking aneurysm doing it. Here I go with the rock. I think I just needed a detox inside of that room to make my character feel better. Do I dare open this? I don't see why not. Did I see movement on the right, or is that my own, like, genuine real life insanity kicking in.
What's happening? Oh,
My character doesn't give a shit about this.
my chest is going to burst.
My character may freak out over fucking like a book falling over or like wind blowing open a door, but he really doesn't give a shit about all this blood, gore, and viscera.
Except we're not getting out of here.
I'm more mentally stable than this guy, and I can't own a gun in America. Need to give the amnesia guy on Prozac or something. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, I wasn't ready for that. Dude, I'm starting to transform into the monster. Aqua Regia. I think that's the one I needed. Aqua Regia, Cuprite, Calamine, and Orpimite. Okay, Orpiment. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gerich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious of what this supposed Knight of the Order would want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly, and offered me a preposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been awarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and to do so without asking any questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society, and I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. The night the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Ellipses. Damn. It was crazy that he was managed to be so verbose before his untimely death. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at what we have here. Orpiment, Cuprite, Aqua Regia, and Calamine. Those are all the 4 ingredients I need in order to do the puzzle, so I can make chemistry. I need to make an alchemical potion that's going to destroy flesh or some shit like that. I can't use it as a weapon, but I can use it to solve a puzzle. Wow, that was... Good God, how do they not increase the insanity level? That would fuck me up. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, it's really weird that my character didn't give a shit about the blood, gore, and visceral that was all over the floor, and also read the note, and also didn't give a shit. Okay, I'm losing sanity to this, though. This is fair. The manor is slowly becoming a living creature. Manifestation of vile evil. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion of the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on 2 young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Damn, that's crazy. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna be in here for a bit. Let's turn on the candles here. Okay, so we have... okay, I don't know how to put this in here. We have the jar of Cuprite. I don't think orbiment matters. No, it does matter. Okay, orbiment. Calamite. And Aqua Regia. Need to turn on the burners first? How do I turn on the burners? What is this? Oh, I see. This is the burners. I thought this was like a stand for something, like what these things are on. There it is. We're doing chemistry. I don't think the order matters. There needs to be a okay, we have this, the chemistry pot. What? Oh, like that. Do I need to turn this back on? Oh, okay, we need to turn it back on. Oh, thank God. Dude, this guy's manor in like the Victorian times is a lot more convenient than modern labs, because we can turn the thing off and on. Like, it turns off and on by itself when you fuck something up. That's amazing. We can't do that in the modern day. I have a slight headache. Wow. I managed to recover so well. Are you fucking serious? Manor is becoming alive and it decided to like ruin my life by doing this to me. Oh, I don't think I can get away with that. Is this open? Doesn't seem like it. See, either I need to parkour my way up there, or I need to... Either I need to parkour my way over here, or I need to find some type of device to, like, put here, lodge up there, and, like, climb up there. Like, I need to make a staircase. I don't know why, but I was pretty damn sure that there's something that I could have done over here. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. That was weird. I didn't do that. The game automatically did that for me. Alright, time to drink. Drink. The cloud smelled of desert. Well. Youch. How bad is my health, actually? A few cuts and bruises. Okay, here it is. The pot of acid. We did it. Be careful not to breathe in those fumes. We did it. We managed to solve amnesia. We're going to the refinery for whatever reason. He sat down by the Casbah wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Go straight and make sure not to stray. What am I here for? I really don't know. What's upsetting my character this time?
What
Oh, I see that. Nice job trying to hide that from me, dickhead. Unfortunately for you, I'm an inquisitive sort. I'm the curiosity that killed the cat. That would have went so hard if I didn't stutter. The Phantom, exterior like fish eggs. Oh. Fuck, why'd I do that?
22nd of June,
I didn't get scared. I was gonna get mad if the monster was on the other side, saw me dicking around with a lantern and ran over to me.
After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Was there ever a complete orb? I don't know why that's funny to me. It's blocked from the other side. Oh, a dinner box. Let's close the doors and take a moment to detox. My sanity slowly just build up a little bit. And take a second to look around this empty room. Can I turn the light back off? No, I don't think I can. Alright. Was that... Sorry, my own imagination made me see like a giant manifestation of a spider in the corner. Okay, I knew what to do. Hold on.
25th of June, 1839.
1839.
The need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today,
I'll save this for a second. I'm gonna write this down in my note.
Suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Okay. I wrote it down so that I could further think on it. But Daniel just said that he kept a journal. Hold on, how's my sanity? Oh, I'm in the depths. I'm at my absolute despair. But Daniel just said something along the lines of, "Oh, I've only intended to keep this journal just for my expedition to Africa." And I'm just having a moment of being like, really? Was that like a thing that was actually a common practice in 1839, where they've had a journal and only kept it for like a single thing and didn't bother using it for anything else? Is that it? Because like to me personally, that's such a wild concept, because I think people who do that today are weird. Like in the modern era where we have so many conveniences and stuff, like the idea of keeping only one journal at a time is just like so wild to me. What do I even do? I genuinely don't know what I'm doing now. I'm gonna keep my lantern off until I start getting a clue. In those journal entries, Daniel just kept talking about an orb. But there's nothing of like absolute value out of the things they just said, out of that entire thing. I walked across the entirety of this room. I had to have come down here for a reason. This is for my health. Laudanum. I've been through this room before. You think I would have seen the one thing? Is this it? Is this the... It's blocked from the other side.
Something is wrong.
How do I unblock it then?
So wrong.
What if I'm being delusional? What if I think... What if I don't know if there's something over here? Posture check, hydrate. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh hey, you redeemed like, I think 3 hydrations yesterday. So I'm gonna quickly like, I'm gonna take a big hit of this water real quick. I'm trying my best not to fucking like enter my lungs. Oh fucking hey, that's a lot of water. Whoa. Okay. Okay, we're done with that. Yeah. Okay, so this leads into this room. So what am I missing? Oh, this is what I'm missing. Here we go. Call me the curiosity of the way that I'm killing this cat. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Hydration, depth dark. Okay, I would say that the hits that I just took was like 4. Let me take another. Let me take. Okay, I have like a big thermos here of water. I'm gonna drink the entirety of it. I need a second to pause because I'm actually hurting my throat with how hard I'm swallowing.
They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him.
G. Glumper played Dracula Flow, Amnesia for 0 bits.
I forgot that I fucking had that. That's accidentally perfect. I fucking hate it. There's a... Hold on, I'll write this down so I don't forget. I'm gonna save this as a topic for the next ad break. Okay. They must have amnesia. They forgot that I'm him. On and off the course, straight fundamental. No funny business. Well, okay, what is this rope and pulley system? It opens this up. It's stuck. Something's clogging the... Oh! I saw that. I didn't think too much about it. Oh my goodness, Lord. I can't get a firm grip on it from here. Oh, are you serious? I have to, like... I know what they expect me to do. They want me to grab one of these barrels and use it. Even though I was, like, feeling pretty sure about, like, the barrels staying where they were. Because I wanted them to use them to block that door. Okay. Oh, I just broke it. I didn't even pull it out. Does that do it? There it is. I'm gonna take the second to look around the room, see if there's any like goodies that I didn't pick up. Because wow, I got almost no oil. I used up so much of my tinder boxes just walking around in that big ass room because I was lost and didn't know where to go. Look at that. There's a dog somewhere, I guess. They must have amnesia. All that pussy, the Matrix, because I'm in this bitch. And ow, can't get out. Oh, here I am. This is the... I don't know where I am. We're going to the cellar archives. He crashed to the surface. The dark Atlantic waters smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. Oh no. Oh no, this is the part. Okay. Say hello to the worst part of the game. This is like the scariest part of the game and one of the few things I fucking remember from it. Okay, I'm gonna fill up the lantern just a little bit more. Damn, that bitch is fast. And it's fucking chasing me right now actively. I'm getting out of here. CSGO. Wow. A heavy gate? Okay, keep lifting it. Can I not lift this? What the fuck? B-hop. B-hop Monster Jam. Monster Jam. Monster Jam. Son of a bitch. Okay. Is there anything over there that I need to worry about? Hold on. Monster Jam mentioned, yeah. Oh my god, am I just stuck here? Am I here jamming alone? Okay. Get away from me. Is he like chewing on bones or something? Get away from me. Oh. I can beat him. No, I can't. No, I can't. Okay. Oh, fucking A. Whoa, fucking shit.
G Glumper played Metal Gear Solid Alert for 0 bits.
I hate that so much. I'm gonna consider turn off fucking stream alerts. I'm gonna make him cost some money if you're gonna fucking do that to me. Ah, fuck. Oh, I'll wait until it's done and then we'll fucking lift it up. Is there any tinder boxes in this area that I can grab? I can't see any. I don't know why I went in that room for. It feels like there was nothing in it. Yeah, we'll wait until this resets because I know this is on a timer. It wouldn't be making all that like if it wasn't.
What even is this thing?
What even is this thing? It's a water monster. You see that over there? Those are people who got affected by the water monster. Okay, let's go. Oh. Dude, if I've been thinking about this. Imagine how fucking cool it would be. Like, LC, tell me if this would be cool or not. But imagine this thing on the ocean, like on the map in like on whatever fucking station uses Ocean. Like, imagine how cool this would be, Ocean or whatever. Like, if the fucking windows ever break or whatever, just imagine like an invisible monster that just keeps going like splash, 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 like walking through like the whole station wherever there's water like leak.
How would that even work?
Well, it would just walk on the water like this. You son of a bitch! I didn't know you could break those.
If there's a partially wet tile, it can walk on it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The Ocean Labs grief incident, I assume you mean? Oh, fuck! Oh. Holy shit, how much damage did that do? Barely conscious. Oh, damn. How do I use this? Okay. The wound is clean, bleeding quite badly. A few cuts and bruises. Damn, that hit like a motherfucker. Okay. B-hop. Oh wait, you can't B-hop, but you have to run. What do we... Oh, I see what we do here. Eat. It landed on that thing over there. Eat. That didn't go far enough. Eat. I don't think it knows I threw that torso over there. Which way does this turn? Why won't you turn? Okay. I can't believe this. I got done in by the fact that the fucking thing won't turn. We have one thing over here to work with. There's more meat over there too. Is it here to eat? Start eating. Let's go. Why do you turn the wrong way? I'm overthinking it. Oh ho ho. Ho ho. Okay. Let's go. Did it not fall in a place where it can eat? Okay, I gotta remember there's like a thing falling over there. Okay, let's go. Okay. There's 2 more pieces of meat that we can use. We can use those, so let's go. Whoa. I thought it... Okay. I thought it hit me. That's why I was like... That's why I did that like weird move that I just did. It's locked with a simple lock. Okay, so let's find a key. It's a hollow needle. Do I have to lockpick it? Oh, fucking shit, dude. Something larger brushed against his leg, and he felt himself being dragged along by the current of the beast. He pushed himself to the surface. Help, he cried, as the ocean swallowed him again. Is there more? Dude, I was feeling good about like getting away from that, and all of a sudden I just see more fucking water on the ground. Open the damn door! He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The lacquered hull of SS Hortensia glittered in the soothing, warm yellow light of a setting sun. Shit. God damn, this game is stressful. I can understand why PewDiePie screamed like a little bitch now. Like, it's not even the game being scary, it's the fucking, like... It's that I don't want to die and reset all my progress and stuff. That's, like, the biggest thing that's, like, causing a problem for me. Like, I don't think the monsters are that scary. I'm just more afraid of, like, fucking losing progress. This game is so fucking stressful, dude. I think me, like, I ate like a few sandwiches, and I did like a few other things and stuff, and I also drank that fucking. Hold on, can I get in the guest room? Was I meant to go in there? I don't know. But like, drinking that vodka, like grape flavored vodka, and playing this are what's fucking me up right now.
What they want with my journal?
Okay, I don't think I meant to be in here. We'll go to the back hall and we'll move to where they wanted me to go. But yeah, my tummy is hurting. And that may just be entirely because of the stress of that sequence. It's not debilitating. I'm not gonna be able to like... I'm not gonna be like, oh god guys, I gotta end stream. Like, it's not that bad, but fucking hey, that was awful.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
The machine room. Okay, the ad break is about to start in 4 minutes, but we'll interface with this thing and then we'll see what we need to do beyond that. It's not working. Well, Because there's no interfacing. Well, there's the machine room. We'll interface with that first. It's locked. Well, I think I accidentally made the right call with going upstairs and going into the guest room rather than continuing the fucking game. Okay. Taking a second to stretch, cause fucking A. Goodness Lord. Oh, sorry about that. Like, oh fucking A. This is like, for me personally, we're going to the point where we're just playing Amnesia blind. I don't remember anything beyond this segment. Well, I remember what's going on, what's going to happen in the next room, but anything beyond that, I don't remember. I don't even know how the final. I don't even know how the final like thing in this game works. I know there's a final boss, but I don't remember anything about it. I just remember PewDiePie getting really mad at it, and that's it. Goodness Lord. Okay, ad break is about to start in 3 minutes, so we're gonna just take this minute to just take an early break. So, if anybody's listening, how is your day? How are y'all doing? I woke up a lot later than I wanted to, unfortunately. I keep having moments of being like, yeah, I am awake right now. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Like, I keep waking up at times that are reasonable, and I just keep falling back asleep, and I'm tired of... I don't want to say that I'm tired of doing that. I just don't like doing it that much. I'm probably, like, an incredibly greedy person for being like, you know what? I want to wake up at a reasonable time. I want to wake up, like, at a somewhat early time. Like, I like waking up at, like, 9 a.m. Just period. I like waking up at 8 or 9. Those are always, like, good days and good times for me to just be awake, and I do enjoy those times a lot. Because, like, dude, there's something special about waking up early in the day, going outside and be like, hello, I'm outside right now. I'm watching the sunrise. Although that requires me to be awake around like 6 or whatever, but like I like being awake around 6 or 7. And just the 9's a little bit more of a good time for me to be awake. Because it's not just me that's awake right now. Sorry. I'm over here just having fun. I was gonna say I'm having fun with myself, but it doesn't sound right. But you know, this is real. I'm having fun. I'm just over here chilling and vibing and chilling, smoking and riding. No, I'm not. I wish I was. Or is it even smoking and riding? Is it smoking and driving? I forget what that song is actually. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to the thing. I'm gonna go into the chat, and I'm gonna put the thing for ad break, so that Twitch chat has the ad break thing going on. Because it's on in like 30 seconds. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. There's gonna be no audio coming through. It is smoking and riding. That's really funny. Smoking and riding was like made specifically for GTA. That's awesome. I know they did that with a couple of other things, but I didn't know it was specifically one of those that song that was also a song that was made for GTA. Hey, do you want to see something wacky? Check this out. I'm gonna enable this setting. Look at this. Wow. That's awful. I don't want to keep that on. Cuz like it's meant to be like hand tracking, but I have such a horrible like I'm using this like old webcam thing, and it's like awful. It thinks that like, well, look at that wrist. it thinks it thinks I'm trying to put two hands up, but I only have the one up. Apparently, there's a program on this thing that I'm using that allows me to use my phone if I ever so desired. And I don't know if I want to be doing that. I'm gonna turn off the hand thing now. Stop doing that. Fuck. Yeah, but I have the option to do that if I really wanted to. But I really need to get a like. I need to get something that is better than this like Logitech webcam that I got like 3 years ago. I do like it though. I do respect it. It's a workhorse. It's not like a racehorse. What I want is like a racehorse of a webcam, the one that can do like things. But like what I got right now is a mule of a webcam. But if you have a mule, it's better than nothing. How's this? Why is this like spot on my fucking? Why is this spot on my desk wet? It's not where I put my drink at. I don't think. Unless it is, and I'm just being like weird and delusional. Like damn. Why don't you know that that's where your thing was? Was that? Oh, that was a random phone notification. Wow, thank you for doing that to me, phone. I had to stretch my face. A problem that I have on my mic is that like this microphone is very sensitive to when I do anything. So it likes to pick me up whenever I like decide to scratch my face or some shit. So it's like, wow, you're scratching your face. I'm gonna pick up every single like decibel of you scratching your face because your microphone is next to your face. I want one of them like apparently what I really want is a mono-directional mic. They don't make headsets of those, even though I'd really like one. Actually, I probably do, I think. Hold on, we'll switch to this screen for a second. Wow, look at that. Jump scare. Alright. I will switch to this screen just for like a minute. Just so I can like go on my like little tiny like fucking my little rant. My rant sona here. Be careful, I'm gonna fold my arms. I'm folding my arms. I'm so mad. Everyone is talking big until the fucking until the rant sona. Sorry, until the rant sona is like, you know what, I'm gonna fold my arms. That's how mad I am. I'm so tired of Randy Pitchford releasing subpar video games and pretending as if we should be happy with what we have with the horrible product that he dishes out. Okay, I think I can get away with using this thing. Let's see here. Yeah, look at this. Okay, yeah, we can get away with using this, but like, look at this. This is what I want. If I ever somehow manage it, oh, the ad break is over. Well, we'll go into this little tirade first, and then we'll go back to the game. But these things, I need to like look these up to see whether or not these are actually good. But I want to get a omnidirectional. Sorry, I meant to say monodirectional. Actually, is that even the right word? Let me Google this for a second because I forget if this is actually the right word or not, or if I'm just like accidentally mixing together fucking like pseudo intellectualisms. I'm throwing isms together and trying to hope that I can get a accurate word out of this. Unidirectional. Fucking I can't believe this dude, this man is like going on the internet and is talking about like headsets and stuff, and he doesn't even know like the actual like niche definitions of these words. He doesn't know the niche definition of words. We must lynch him. Oh wait, I shouldn't say that. Burn him at the stake. But yeah, look at this. This is Is this good? Hold on. I don't own. I own something that's like similar to this, but I don't know. This is showing up on my thing for the unidirectional unidirectional microphone. Noise canceling mic. I think I think there is no software that's within this that actually does noise canceling. Because if this is showing, what the fuck is this? Why did they put the baby in there? Don't put the baby in there. Hold on, is it? Let's. I'm gonna turn the YouTube. I'm gonna turn the Firefox audio back on. I don't have that thing over there. Dude, what's wrong with my fucking eyes? I hate that. Stop doing that with. Wow. Sorry, I don't know. I like saw the blinking. I was like, I'm gonna fuck around with that. Ow! Turn it down. Holy shit. 3.5mm headset? Wait. Are you sure? Because like the Amazon listing is listing this as a like USB thing. Oh wait, there was more videos. Okay, why'd you mute the video on the fucking like thing? Why does Twitch blow up the stream every ad break for me? I have no idea. Wait, where's the other video?
Reviewing the Eagland USB headset. So first we'll note that the
This is not
comfortable and plushy. So it does expand on both sides like that.
4K ad resolution at max volume, won't play otherwise. It's like the classic YouTube-isms. I'm very sorry that happened to you though.
And then if you want to have it on the left side, you just flip the microphone.
Why would you do what? That's such an unnecessary like feature.
Another nice feature is that it has the buttons on this little control right here. So you have job for about 8 hours. Durable. I do recommend.
It doesn't show us like how the headset sounds.
Hello everyone, my name is Andre, and today I have the greatest pleasure and opportunity.
Dude, you gotta fire your barber. I'm very sorry to say this, but you really need to fire your barber. You need to get like a new guy to like do your hair for you.
Share with you an amazing set of
You look, he would look fine otherwise, but his like barber gave him the weird fucked up like fucking Jack Barlow or whatever, like the weird fucked up like, yeah, I'm dying from the Titanic iceberg incident type of like haircut. This is the guy that gets like fucking like thrown off the wardrobe at the end of the Titanic movie and just freezes to death.
Super soft connection.
Okay, hold on.
Headset. Use the regular jack in order to do so, and just simply connect it directly to the computer.
I don't think he employs his barber. Do you think that's why? Do you think that's why his haircut is so bad? Is because he didn't give his barber any money, so the barber just like fucks his shit up and pretends that it's good.
Action from an amazing headset to communicate with people, to watch movies, to listen to music, or play games, and of course to communicate with those who you are playing with. Absolutely amazing headphones with the mobility in order to connect it to a longer wire if you want to connect it through a USB connection. Just connect it to the computer and you're gonna have a longer range in order to move around in those headphones. So if we should definitely have to consider those ones, because those ones are definitely a recommendation.
Okay, I'm very glad that he did this actually. Like, as much as we were like roasting him for his like awful haircut, his awful like spider nest haircut, like these are the front two legs of a tarantula type of haircut. If it looks like he has an actual like entire tarantula sitting on top of his head, if you have arachnophobia, don't look at the screen right now. Type of haircut. But I'm glad that he did what he did, because like hearing the quality of that microphone, I think that's like the actual genuine raw output of that microphone. And while it doesn't sound good, the things that that microphone does is what I want out of that. And also you can move the thing around. Like you can move the microphone around. That's what I want. Definitely bullshit FOMO where they're like, oh, it's $24 right now, but it is normally $32. It's on sale right now. You want to get it. Hold on. Let's see what shitty colors they have. Wow. I kind of want this, like, apricot looks so awful. Can I watch Possum Apple Crunch? I don't know what that is. I think you're linking in chat. I'll try to look at it right away. Wow, look at how good look at how good the pink one is. Why do they look like different molds whenever you change the colors? Oh, normally they don't even cost that much. Like if you just buy the ones that the USB adapter. Hold on, I kind of want to look at this. This looks wild. Look at that. Look at how awful this is. Whoa, what? How does this work? Oh, I guess we'll never figure out how it works because it costs $200. I don't have that kind of money. Sure wireless systems. I don't have a Sure. Wait, there it is right there. Well, I don't want to use wireless because, like, unless it has a dongle. Does it have like a dongle that I can plug into my computer? Because if not, I don't want to use this. No, it doesn't have a dongle, but looks like it uses like okay, it uses like an actual system and shit. Well, I don't want to use that. I think I may just be like a genuine freak for wanting a headset unidirectional mic. Oh, look at this. This is kind of cool. Oh, dude, I can use this for like TF2 Scout cosplay. Wow. If only they had the second earbud for that. Actually, this one might be it. Wow. I don't like the charging bay though. I think the charging bay is really stupid, but I do kind of like it. Okay, prepare your ears. Turn the volume down. Okay, thank God.
Today I'm unboxing and showing out cushioning.
Do you use it?
Making it
Okay, you use it for yourself, but you didn't use it to like show off to the audience.
Is very, very easy to adjust. So the volume on here is so.
What are you watching?
It is an absolute.
Why are you using that as your video to show off the like quality of this fucking this product?
You saw it on the things that you can. So of that nature to get a new with any device. I'm gonna hold blue, but it's there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in.
Hey, I'm here and which
Does anyone
that environment. The built-in microphone.
does anyone show what the quality of this sounds like?
Not wired phone as well to my lap. It actually tells me that it's tonight. A headset.
Please use the fucking
Friends over at the Round Fuzz with took a call. Definitely give these a try. You don't have to
Show me what the fucking quality sounds like. What the hell is the matter with these guys? Like, I want to know how the fucking microphone sounds like. I don't care about how like it sits on my head. I don't care about like what the mold is made out of. I don't care about the flexibility of the earphones itself. I want to know how the fucking sounds like.
This is an excellent headset. I bought a microphone on the base to go at a moment. Sound quality, really.
I don't, dude. Am I crashing out? Am I insane? This guy didn't even fucking say anything. What the fuck is going on? I don't want this goddamn product. I think the dude with the fucking arachnophobia hair is like the only guy that I see that I can trust on this website on Amazon. As much as I was like making fun of him, he's like the only person who actually fucking uses he's the one who actually shows you how the product works. Am I just insane? Does Amazon not include like presentations? Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, we'll watch this and then we'll go back to the game. Because I'm starting to actually get mad at Amazon. Look at that. It's the opossum. Possum trow ASMR. Should the possum eat this? Won't it die from like cyanide poisoning or some shit? Oh my god. Is it okay for it to actually eat this? Can it get away with that? Can it chew this? Is it like a horse? Is it actually in frame of the OBS? I didn't even look. Okay, it is, just barely. Opossums are so strange and cool and unique. This specific opossum kind of reminds me of a, like, I don't want to say a dumb dog, but this one reminds me of like mischievous dog that's trying to eat something that it shouldn't be. Like, that's what this looks like. Like, if it's like you constantly tell your dog, yeah, I don't want you to eat this thing, and then like the second you look away, it starts eating it. It's like watching you while it eats it, and it's like for some reason it doesn't know that you're watching it. Like, that's what this creature looks like. It's mischievous. Is it actually eating the apple, or is it just like crunching on it because it likes the texture of biting on the apple? No, there's portions bitten out of it. Look at it. Dude, his greed knows no bounds. He has like 15 apples right there in front of him. It just doesn't... Oh my god, he's moving on to the next apple. No, he's tired. He just tired himself. He just tired himself out from eating... Wait, what was this? That's crazy. That was scary. I feel like after all the stuff that we've done, and Amnesia: The Dark Descent, I feel like that was the scariest moment of the entire video. I'm gonna leave that a like. I'm also gonna send it to another friend. The robbery. Yeah. Dude, that was fucked up. I can't believe that. We live in a day and age where such content is uploaded on the internet and children can see things like that. They can be exposed to such horrible atrocities that were committed, such as that rat taking that apple or some shit. I don't know what he took. On the internet. Okay, we had fun. I detoxed from like playing the scary game. Let's get back to the scary game. We're here now. Dude, I can't wait until we keep doing this for another, like... Dude, what did I even do? What did I even do in the last ad break? Like, in that ad break, I just opened up Amazon and started digging around or whatever. Okay, a pry bar. And the last ad break, I think I just talked about our YouTube stuff. Our YouTube stuff. You might fucking... Apparently, my YouTube channel is subscribed to the concept of communism, because it's our YouTube channel now.
Of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
I gotta... Okay, never mind. I won't talk about... Yeah, I will talk about it because there's nothing better going on. But while we were doing that, you saw me like moving around and like doing some shit on the camera. I for some reason I did the Germa lion pose where he like holds his hands up in the air and just like, look at me. I did that. I don't know why I did that because it didn't get picked up by the camera. I've been thinking, wow, if I ever get money, I'm probably gonna make a model that can let me do that because I'm just like fucking like stimming out. That's what I'm gonna do while I'm stimming is do the Germa lion pose. Is there anything in this? I guess not. What is this? Is this a hare? It's a rabbit of some sort. Okay. What is that? Is that the crucifix? What is this? I want to put this against the light. It is a crucifix, but what's on it? It seems to be some type of artist rendition. Is this meant to be like the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, or like whatever? Oh wait, there's Jesus on the back. Okay. Let me flip this over so I can see it on the other side again. Yeah, there's stuff here on the back. Is that the Holy Spirit? Because I was like, I always imagined it was like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It's like bam, 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 bam. I might rig my Final Fantasy 14 characters so I can be the laziest person alive. What do you mean, for like this thing? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was talking about the VTuber stuff a second ago, and then I got very obsessed with looking at the cross. I got so obsessed with Jesus that I'm like, wow, I gotta Jesus out right now.
Detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colorful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour?
Me whenever I'm never mind.
Text.
Me when I'm eating at your
Herbert
mom.
states his facts
I'm
without
sorry.
judgment or passion.
I was suffocating in
Suddenly,
minutes.
I could read frustration into his
How could I
face.
have lasted for an hour?
He pushed his
It's
men to
disgusting.
investigate the
I'm so
underground
sorry.
tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Okay, interesting. So this is the guest room. Is this Daniel's room? Because we keep finding Daniel's stuff in here, but in one of the other rooms, the door's stuck with a broken lock. We gotta find a way to break in there, like the way we've been doing before. No, we don't need to do that. We can just leave, go into the other door that's on the other side of this hallway, and then we can enter it through this way. He flipped through the book. Some monarchs looking for etchings and countings. Counted. 9 different kings from all over Europe have been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. Alright. To the study. Sir William Smith had been marked. There's no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a horrible shadow. I think this is the door that's broken with the lock. No, it isn't. There's just a door. The Bible. Nah, it's not the Bible. Sorry, I can't do Miwad. You dare question the word of the mighty Jimmy? There's nothing in here. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. Alright, I'm just gonna skim through this, see if there's anything important here. As you understand, blah 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 blah. Pursued, guardian. The beast, the guardian of this orb, was relentless in pursuit. Genoa, your friend and mentor. Okay, the only thing that I really skimmed from that, like I didn't see anything that was like pertinent to currently what we're doing. Like a lot of it was kind of just like lore, flavor text and stuff, but I didn't see anything that's like, I put the thing inside of this thing and now you have to go do this thing to unlock the thing. I didn't see any of that in the journal entry. Oh. I put the X and the Y, and now you must go conduct the Z. I don't know why I did that. I'm just like randomly defacing items in these rooms. Dude, check it out, it's Stefano. Alright, we'll carry Stefano around just for not old time's sake. Stefano doesn't know me, but I know him. I have to carry him around. There's like some type of hyena or something that's like outside somewhere. Hold on. I don't want to go too far without Stefano because I feel like we're gonna lose without him. What is that?
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
What do you do that for? What a dickhead. Why is he being mean to like dogs? Be down over there for now, Stefano. I keep forgetting that I need to move stuff with the mouse. I'm trying to like move stuff around with my middle mouse button, like as if that matters or does anything. Oh my god! They're skulls! Are you fucking serious, dude? Grow up. Like, we've been through things that are so much worse than a pile of skulls that are inside of a fucking, like... Inside of this. Like, grow up. Anatomy Frontiers. 1658, January 9th. It was like 200 years ago. Yeah, the quick variant. Okay, well, hold on. Let's take a look at this. Clearly humans emanate more of energy than they seek. But hope animals will suffice as they prove less of a hassle to acquire. Okay, I guess it's the hinting that Alexander's been around for a lot longer than we initially give him credit for. In fact, that may be him right there. Okay, I was thinking, like, those are hyenas and shit that I hear. Where does Stefano go? There he is. I was thinking those are hyenas and stuff that I heard before. Not hyenas, like coyotes and stuff. But now as we travel more and more through this area, I'm starting to think maybe those are intentionally dog sounding so that they can actually just try to be dogs. What did I just put in my journal? Nothing. Mementos. Find another way around the rubble in the study. The lock is broken. Find another way to open the closet door in the guest room. Find the key that unlocks the door leading to the machine room. Find a way to start the engine that powers the elevator. Well, we have a lot of tasks on our hands. We just have to do so many things. What was that last one? That was the first one they say? Find another way around the rubble in the study. Around the rubble in the study. This is the rubble. This is... I know a way. Did a tree falling over really just like make my character so upset? Oh my god, I guess trees do make a sound whenever there's nobody around. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries from where I came. Mankind is not even a wasted breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you and I've gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Oh, fuck. I thought I would need to pick that up. I didn't realize that was just a, like, thing to do that to me. To blind me. Oh, it's this thing. Whoa, there she goes. Hold on. Elevator machine instructions. Okay, this is important. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure the steam engine is built up. Okay. So put that down, steam engine. Adjust the levers to the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Okay. Adjust pressure inside chamber. Up 8 and down 8. Okay. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Okay. Give me a second. Let me write this down. Trinity, steam, set, functions. I'll just write func in my notes. 4 phase amplitude. 4 phase amplitude. Complete steam flow cycle. No, the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Okay, well, I need to write that down. I think that's self-explanatory in the moment. Sorry if writing down notes and stuff is gonna ruin the pacing of what we're doing. This is generally how I just play games. I feel like it would be like easy, like YouTuber streamer bait for me to show up and be like, oh my god, guys, what do I do? I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck, what am I doing? Like, I feel like it would be very easy for me to just do that, but not only do I not want to do that, but also like that makes me mad. Like whenever I do that unironically. Like I don't do it as like a streamer bait type of thing. Like I'm baiting for engagement or some shit. That's genuinely me being like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna even pretend like as if I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna not even pretend like as if I don't know or whatever. Where's the key? Hold on. Is this even needed anymore? The lock is broken. I came over here for a key, I believe. Or I believed that's what I was here for, but I haven't found a key. I found a lever rod, I believe, but I don't know anything beyond that. Or did I even pick up the key and I didn't even notice? No, I have a crowbar and I have this. Do I even actually need a key? Can I just like stab the door with this needle that I have? You fucking pussy, stop doing that. Actually, you know what? No. I will be fair to him this time. I was standing precariously on a ledge. I almost fell. I was standing precariously on a ledge and that tree did fall over, so that could have like fallen over and hit me. I will give him that. I will give him the absolute fairness for that. But otherwise, I hated how like scared my character gets over the most simplistic of things that barely even matter. Okay, so we did that, but I don't know what that means for us. I don't want to stab that door with a needle just yet. I want to wait. I want to like, what the hell? I want to figure out what all my options are. Storage. Maybe there's the key in storage. Maybe I'm being delusional. Maybe I am insane. He patted heavily, trying his best to keep himself from screaming. The medicine cabinet had been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached... Okay. Did my thing just go out? It did, actually. That's weird. It went out in the very moment that I turn my lamp off manually. I don't want to say that's weird. It's like, it's more that's funny that that happened, like that occurrence. What can I? Oh, there's no thing to put there. No torch. This is very sad. They're giving me a whole lot of drill part. I drill with my mask off. Do 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 do. Okay, so I came from this way. Let's take a second to regain my sanity. I came from this way. That's why that box is right there on the floor. Let's go this way for now. Is there any torches on the wall here? No. Okay. Wait, is this the room of just random planks? This is insane. This is how you know these people are rich. They just have a room dedicated entirely to like random 2x4s. I'm trying to see if I can spot anything else here to grab. It's just a whole load of tinder boxes. Although, like, I mean, looking at this from the perspective of somebody from the 21st century, to me, it's insane that somebody would have so many planks. But then I realize these guys live in the time and era of like where they still had fireplaces and stuff. Like everywhere, there's a stove or a fireplace. So of course they would have that much the like lumber laying around. The drill part. Some items can be combined in the inventory. I drill with my mask off. Let's go. Can't assemble the drill yet. You need to find all the parts first. Well, I kind of feel embarrassed that you like went through that effort of telling me, hey, you can combine items in your inventory, and then you go and do that and make me have egg on my face. I thought I heard movement. The valve has rusted shut. Do I need to get like WD-40 or something for specifically that? The valve has been rusted shut. Okay. I'm gonna light these things up with a candle so I know where they are next time I come in here, so I won't need to like stumble around in the darkness for those. Because if I can interface with those, then that means there's something out of them. There's also that room in the darkness over there that I just saw. I'll put these barrels here. If I get chased by anything, I can run over there and hide in the corner with the barrels. What is all this? Is this a room of bricks with nothing in it? Okay, hold on. Regarding explosive mixture, Alexander, prepare some explosives you needed for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress how important it is to make sure it's handled with care. Please tell your feathered brain servers this before you go continue your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosives and should be separated to avoid further mishaps. I've arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is lick the... Okay. Let me write that down. Explosive liquids. I mean, alright, yeah, that's what I have to write in the notes. Okay. Let's continue on. So we don't need to worry about anything else in this room. That's all we needed. How are we doing on oil? We can put a new fresh charge in there. Inner box. There's shovels here. What's that noise? Drill part. Is this everything that I need for the drill? It is. Hand drill. Alright, what will this do for me though? Because we need to find a way to unrust these things. We need to go to the room where the monster walked into by itself.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Okay. Won't budge. I see. Alright, let's read what the mementos have to say about this area. The rubble from a cave and is hindering further progress to storage. Find a way through. Okay, so this is what the explosives are for. What I don't like is that there was a monster here, but now he's gone. Why? I hear a woman's voice over there on the right. I don't want to say let's go follow it and check on what's up, but let's go check on it and see what's up. Oh, it's a room full of nothingness, so we don't need to worry about it. Okay, well, I found the thing for the hand drill, but that doesn't mean anything for me just yet. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by his damned curiosity. So we have the flow cycle rod, and we have a hand drill. Can I use this on that? Combination does not work. I also have a pry bar. Let's take a second to step around here. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. No, there isn't. Alright. Let's continue up here. I think this room led me to where that was. I think we need to go into the guest room. Bottles of wine broken on the floor. Crate of wine. I already checked these drawers before. I didn't see anything in them. Not that I remember. There shouldn't be anything within the closet. No, there isn't. Do we check these large cabinets? These large drawers? No. How about under the bed? Can I interface with the bed? I can.
Daniel. What? Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes. I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Okay. That didn't really tell me much. Mirror's been broken? That's what I can only assume. Tinderbox. The door is stuck due to a broken lock. We have a crowbar. Here you go. Get pride, motherfucker.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Can I pick this back up? No, I broke the pry bar in half. Are you serious, dude? What a fucking, like, cheap piece of shit. He's gonna be coming over here to check on the area that I hid in. When you're on the inside looking out, things look so much larger than it is on the outside looking in. He left. You know, I took a wild assumption in assuming that he actually left. He could have just like debated me.
4th of July, 1839.
Revelations.
It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive.
No
The
adhesive.
ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Speaking of no adhesive, I think about the where's the key? I came all this way for a key and all I got was a note telling me that I didn't need to use glue to put something together. But I was thinking about how like cool it is that some like carpentry stuff they don't bother making screws or nails for the thing. What they do is that they just cut holes into a piece of like board or whatever, and then they make a apparatus on whatever piece that they want to join into the thing. Like this is how they usually like make shelves and stuff, is that they just have like an apparatus where they just join together through the hole. It's very interesting to see. I like seeing stuff like that, like little joints where they combine together. So what the hell? What was the point of that? That meant nothing to me. I don't have a key for that thing down there, and I'm not any closer towards figuring out how to fix the rust. Okay, let's take a second here and think. As Jesus on the cross with the two thieves. There's oil here. Let's take a second to just sit here and think. Postulate even. Oh wait. How did I not find these before? We're postulating, we're debating, we have theories, we have hypotenuse. This room seems to be a lot more ravaged than whenever I first came in here, and I feel like I don't think the creature did that, but it feels like it did. The creature's presence in this room has made this place a little bit more of a mess in some way. But there's nothing that is immediately bearing fruit, like on the efforts of like what he's just done. We really can't cultivate anything based on what that dude just did. Maybe it's because there's nothing in here to bear fruit. Or maybe us doing something in here caused something outside to have happened. What if we start going to where the storage is? Actually, hold on. What if somehow what just happened opened the machinery room? And we can't do anything with the machinery room just yet, but that is giving us something to do in there. If not, then we need to go into the storage area again. It's still locked. So what do we do? There's like a second here to think. I went through all that over there and I did all that stuff within that room. The study. It was 3 rooms and there was nothing that I could have interfaced in there. And the only thing I got out of there was the flow rod. I don't remember anything beyond that. I think everything's just pointing to over here. Things are rusted shut. What if I use the hand drill to like give myself leverage on those shut valves to see whether or not I can move them with the hand drill being the way that it is? It was like such a far-fetched thing for me to be thinking of, but that's the only thing I could assume. Okay, let's take a second here. Oh my god. Partially filled pot. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Okay, so the original plan did not work in the way that I intended, but you know, this works. Hopefully this doesn't explode on me immediately. Okay, it didn't. Picked up explosive. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Sorry. I don't know why I'm referencing that. It just randomly decided to enter my brain. Like, it's my random stim for the next 5 minutes. I really wish that the creature that's crying in the distance would stop doing that. Alright. Alright, let's go. That door's gonna open now that the explosive's about to go off. We're gonna patiently wait back here because I'm just gonna have to assume that I know what it is. Okay, I know what we need to do. It's volatile, so we need to do this to it. Holy fuck, that's loud. Now watch, the door on the right's gonna open up and there's gonna be like a monster inside that's gonna chase me. Is there any lights in the corner that I can light up instead of the one in the middle of the room? I don't feel comfortable having a light on in the middle of the room that I can't work with. Machine parts.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Something's wrong, I can feel it. Let's interface with this room. Let's see what's going on here. Is there even a reason for me being in here? I cannot see an immediate reason. Maybe there's something behind these barrels. Okay. Let's take a second to actually just go take a break just for a minute, because I actually need to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Hold on. There we go. I'll be right back. You know, I was wondering how obvious it was going to be when I come back. I used to be able to. I used to be able to get away with, like, you know. Why am I talking like that? I used to be able to get away with. I'm just sitting here and staring at the screen for whatever reason, but now I can't. Such is the way. The ad break for the Twitch viewers are going to be done in about 30 seconds. That's cool. So we're going to take a second to just kind of just relax here and think about stuff, think about life. I want to open up Amazon.com. What should I look up on Amazon.com? Related to items you viewed. Wow, look at all this. Hold on, let's take a look at PCs. PC gaming. Well, I saw accessories. Accessories looks really funny. Let's take a look at that. Whoa, the large RGB gaming mouse pad. What is that thing? Is this charged? Is this like a giant electronic? I don't think it's a giant electronic. I think the LEDs that are put onto like the end pieces of this mouse are what's lighting up. I don't know. That seems scary. It feels like it'll get incredibly hot to the point where it's gonna like kill me. It's gonna burn and give me like first-degree burns or whatever. But that does just seem scary. What the fuck is that? Oh, you can see it. It's here on the right. Look at this. The gaming light up mini beverage refrigerator stealth. What's so stealthy about this? Is RGB. It's got like LEDs and shit. Oh, that is mini. Wow, I can get, dude. I was about to like fucking like make fun of this thing. I was about to be like, yo, this thing's so dumb as hell. It's so stupid. But like, if it's that tiny, I may consider. I don't want to say that I may consider it, but if I ever like somehow magically get enough money to not worry about like about to like be able to buy things like this, I'll probably get that. Don't buy a mini fridge on Amazon. Yeah, I know. But like, you know, look at this. It's the Razer Tartarus V2 gaming keypad. If you want, you can DM it to me. If you feel like if you're gonna get upset, you can just write it at me. What is this? Does this actually use like WASD and stuff, or is it just like a? What is this? I don't understand it. Are these extra buttons, or are these all like actual like things? I don't understand. Like, or do they operate like an actual keyboard? Like, can I use WASD like WASDA like type on it, or is it something different? Hold on, can I? Dude, the Titan gaming glasses, anti-blue light. Yo, look at me, I'm gaming. You know, as much as I'm making fun of this, I would love to have someone in the FC plays with one of those. It's just like normal keyboard keys. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I assume that everything looks a bit more orange when you have the glasses on. I feel like I can just get normal sunglasses though. I feel like I need to wear sunglasses more because I feel like as if I'm starting to die from looking at like the like my monitor for too long. Yo, should I get this? Should I get the Stream Deck? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Nah, yeah, that's like a pipeline type of thing. We take a look at streaming accessories. Wait, this is $10. This is not that bad. Wow. The best visual experience. Looks like it's like some type of mount that they use for. What is this? Why would you put this here? What is this? What? I don't understand why you would put that on your product thing here to tell. Okay. That's weird. What is this? USB wireless mini mics for Type C Android phone, tablet, video recording. That's kind of cool. I would never use it. I want to go for the like unidirectional mics that I was looking at. The gaming mixer, that seems awful. Unfortunately, the problem is that a lot of these things are like so amazing. All they just do is that they stack an RGB thing on it, and now it's a cost $30 extra because of it. Oh, what? Okay, this one's kind of cool. I feel like if you genuinely cared about this stuff, though, you would like build something like this yourself, because it looks like these are just a lot of parts that you can just get from Home Depot. Just like get a little tray, like get like a fucking pair of pliers, cut up like a part of the tray, and then you like get clamps, and then you can just like sew it into your thing. Sew it into, and put it into your thing. It probably wouldn't cost like $15, maybe. It depends on like the quality of the tray and the clamps that you want, but you can probably like legit do it for like half the price, maybe. Should I get this? I feel like I'd be like an extra big dweeb if I get this. It's so dumb. I'm genuinely charmed by this, actually. Dude, the Among Us folding cell phone things. You can look at Among Us with this. Look like Among Us. The Weezer exclusive album. That's awesome. Alright, we're done with that. Okay, I see what you said. I see what you said. I understand what you mean by that. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking about, is that I didn't want to be doing that on Amazon. That's me drinking, by the way. I don't know if you can tell from the little tiny like animation down there. Alright. I don't know what we're doing here, by the way. We're looking for the key. Looking for the key for the... I'm so hungry for purple cheesesteak. Yeah, I understand that. I feel that. Fucking witch. What is this? Ow, why would I touch that? That burned me. What did I think that any other interface could have happened if I did that? Four-phase amplitude rod. Here's a missing rod. It was a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, and there's 1 rod in the inner study room. I already have that. I swear to God, I like how my first interaction with like being afraid of the monster is just to laugh at it. Like, that wasn't me being like a brave boy or whatever. Like, that was like genuine fear responses that I just laughed at it. I like this hallway being so dark. Let's light this little part up. Like, I like having lights like over there like that, so I can see that there's something within the darkness for me to like know that there's something fucked up going on. Is he gonna start walking to me? He seems to be walking with a purpose. He's walking with a purpose. I hope they didn't hear those chains. Hear the chains. Let's watch out from within the darkness. I really hope that he's not going to be digging around in the area that we just were. Damn, I can use up so much oil. Goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. Okay, let's see if he's still out there. Try your best not to touch the chains. We'll stay within the darkness. We'll just wait for just a moment. We need to see where he goes. He looks like he's just walking back and forth. Okay, okay. Where is he? The worst part about it, I'm pretty damn sure that the room that he's in is where we need to go. I'm gonna take this crate, I'm gonna move it over here on the right so I can climb over it and look over so I can tell whether or not he's there or not. Oh hey, I didn't even need to do that. There was more shit here. Where did he go? So fucking annoyed by this guy. I think after this I'm gonna have to be done for the night. I don't think I can make more bravery now.
Is anyone there?
I'm gonna put this light on in the end of the room so I can tell if somebody's here or not. Where'd he go? Why did he guard this like storage closet? Why was he here? There's nothing. There's just absolutely nothing. I'm so fucking exasperated by what has just happened. Why was he here? I saw him go towards where that room was, but now he's just gone entirely. Was there a fucking dragon? Why is it just my luck that he's right there? Did I outpace him? Where'd he go? Can I interact? I was say, can I interact with this? You know what? Even if he sees me, I can just run past him and run to where the exit is. I don't want to like waste my resources, but I can just do that. You flip through the books of the monarchs, looking for etchings and countings, and counted 9 different kings from. Oh, good. That's the one about the orbs thing again. Dude, I can't believe the river's so bloody now.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
You're so real for that, in all honesty. Being able to shade yourself from the sun, even just for a few moments, is so good whenever you're out in a place like the desert. Can I use item this way? No object to use item on. What do I do now? I think I know what I need to do. I think I accidentally did things out of sequence. I think I need to go up this way and do all that I did to go and get that thing. How long have I been streaming for? Okay. 3.5 hours isn't bad. I don't want to say that I'm going to end the stream just yet. I may just do something else for a bit. But I think that's enough of Amnesia: The Dark Descent for now. I think I've started reaching my wall of like. I think I've started reaching my wall, my fucking like my level of what I can tolerate with horror games. I feel like I'm starting to get to the point where I'm starting to be delusional. Not delusional. I'm starting to like not have the willpower to actually play the game. I feel like as if that's gonna get boring of just watching me like slowly inch in a room towards the towards where I need to go. I feel like that wouldn't be that entertaining. Damn. Okay. That was fun though. I enjoyed that. Fucking A, Amnesia. Dude. People shot on the game for the longest time, but you know, it's whatever. I feel like it's a new thing to shit on what's it called? Shit on Amnesia, the Dark Descent, because it's like, you know, it's Amnesia, it's cringe. It's so it was so popular back in the day. It's so dumb. I was like, wow. That was scary. That was terrifying. That's actually it's actually a really solid and good game. Like I really can't fault Amnesia for what it is, because it just is solid. Why can't I blink? Hold on. I think I need to take off my glasses so I can like look at that. Blinking. Wow. Okay, I'm putting my glasses back on because I can't see. Fucking hey, dude, that genuinely like fucking. God damn, that game. It's a video game. People don't give it credit. People don't give it credit anymore. It's such a fucking good and solid horror game. Here's what I will say: out of the horror games that I played, Amnesia is like the one that I can think of where it's like it's not like the fucking like other video games where it's like, you know what, I'm gonna put 5 jump scares for every 3 minutes of progress that you make, and I'm gonna summon an invincible monster that just chases you and catches you in 3 seconds, and you can only sprint for 2 seconds. And it's like, damn, you know. Like Amnesia at least isn't built on like incredibly cheap scares like the way that other horror games are. I feel like Amnesia knows what it is and builds upon its strengths to the best of its abilities, and I feel like as if you can just see the outcome of that. I think the only reason why people think it's bad is because of overexposure to it and general fatigue of Amnesia. Otherwise, it's really good. I think that was like the most pleasant experience, or not pleasant. I think that was like the best horror experience I've had in a while. Because like I don't know, you saw how like delusional I got whenever the monster chased me down the hallway. What did fucking PewDiePie even name it? Because I know it doesn't have like an actual name. Yeah, we're gonna change it to just chatting while I think about what we're gonna be doing for the day, or like not doing for the day, but we'll do for the rest of the stream. Because I don't want to say that I'm tired of streaming just yet, but I kind of just want to vibe for just a little bit. Just chatting. All right. Yeah, sorry, my brain's completely turned off right now because of that just general experience. We can play the dulls again. We can play a little bit of the dulls, and then we can be done for the day. We'll see. Because I haven't played the Doles in like a couple days, I think. I've only played one of them. Dota. Because I've been feeling Dota on my brain. Is these heroes PA? Alright, we'll do Green and Pain. Female demon mid lane intelligence ranged. Okay, it's gotta be 2004? It's gotta be Axe. I'm kidding, no, it's not. Okay, they're not in the off lane, so they're a carry who existed since 2004. They're also considered easy. Would this count? Would techies count? No, they are keen apparently. What is a 2004 fucking safe lane hero who is melee and strength and is easy? Kunkka? It can't be Kunkka. Okay, they're not human. Tidehunter is not in the safe lane, I don't think. Quote clue. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Take a knee, peasant. What the fuck can it be? Take a knee, peasant. Can't be Omni. It's gotta be Witch King. Or it's gotta be Skeleton King. Wraith King. Yeah, baby. I know my fucking classist, my classisms. I'm classist. I know how to be fucking making fun of serfs and peasants. And loading screen because I can't do quotes and abilities because I'm not good enough at this yet. That's got to be Axe. It's got to be what's his name? Dispenser, Disruptor, Dispenser. It's just got to be Omni Knight. It's got to be Juggernaut. It's got to be. I have no idea. Can I say neutral creeps? No. That's got to be Nyx Assassin, I think. I have no idea. Sand King? Who has like a little tiny like Shadow the Hedgehog spike on them that's not any of these characters. It's not Queen of Pain. Templar Assassin? It's gotta be an assassin. It's not. Is it Willow? Is it Willow again? No. If it's not Nyx Assassin, and it's not that, who else could it be? I don't know. Phoenix. I swear to God that it was Nyx Assassin. Wait, did I not put Nyx Assassin? I did. So who is this? Is this this can't be Arc Warden. Oh, it's Slardar. It's not Slardar? Who is it? Can't be Night Stalker. It's Night Stalker. Are you serious? Who? I've never. Blink. I've never seen this loading screen before. Sorry. Game Duel Classic. I'm not good at guessing like video games. That's got to be. Everyone knows that this is Guilty Gear. Everyone knows that this is Final Fantasy. I have no idea. Everyone knows this is Chrono Gear. I suppose Chrono Cross. Everyone knows this is Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear. I had to skip. Oh, is it Fire Emblem? No, it isn't. It can't be Fire Emblem. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. Skip. Star Ocean. Yeah, that's a game I've never heard of. That's a game that I won't even consider as real. Guess the game was a lot of fun. I like Guess the Game. Okay, that's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Warfare. Modern Warfare 2. No. That looks like a dead grunt, but I know it isn't. Actually, hold on. Is it actually Halo 2? It can't be. It can't be Halo 2. No. This crosshair looks familiar, and that is it. Is it on the PS3? Is it Killzone? No, it isn't. It's an FPS game, and it's on the PS3. But the PS3 ain't got no games. Fuck, what could it be? The hell could it be? I genuinely don't know. Okay, everyone knows it's Duke Nukem. It's Duke Nukem Forever. It feels like in any other setting, this would have like been like, yeah, fucking now I got it. Now I know this game. The 13 M5A2 carbine rounds. I get those all. I used to get those all the time back when I played this in the day. I don't know. Alien versus Cowboys, I guess. Alien versus Predator. Yeah, I have no idea. I couldn't, or honest to God, I just really couldn't tell you. Uh, Halo 3 ODST. Resistance, Fall of Man. I forget that game. I forget that not only did that game exist, but it's also a was a PlayStation game. Actually, no, I should take that back entirely. I didn't even. I forgot that the game existed. Just period. You know, I'm so hungry for purple cheesesteak. Fucking A. Dude, purple cheesesteak was. Purple cheesesteak was something that they brought up in Scrandle. That's for a fact. It's a thing that was on Scrandle. You know? Oh, my eyes is bugging out there. I know why. It's because my camera's all the way up there. What could I don't know what I really could do other than kind of just like vibe here and chill for a bit because like I kind of just want to detox after playing that, but also kind of I want to keep streaming. I want to keep hanging out. I was having fun, dude. I was having so much fucking fun, dude. I'm just kidding. And no, not just kidding, but like me being like, oh my god, dude, I had so much fucking fun. Wow. That was me saying just kidding because I'm not like that like yeah, I'm not having that much insane fun where I'm like, wow, wow. The silence, the like whisper screaming, wow, wow. Sorry, I'm kidding. Or as we call it in the industry, whisper screaming. Oh, I can just play TF2 again. Yo, we can play TF2. Let's play TF2. Dude, I'm gonna stream Team Fortress 2. I'm gonna get like 32 people to show up in the chat and they're gonna call me slurs. I'm kidding. That's gonna happen. Ouch. I think I'm gonna end the stream on YouTube right now because I feel like as if we went reasonably far enough on YouTube. I'll end the stream on YouTube for now because I don't want to go through the whole effort of like changing the stream and all that on YouTube right now. So we're gonna do that. Let me figure out where the hell where did TF2 go? Oh, there it is right there. It just didn't have an icon. We'll end the stream on YouTube and then we'll continue on Twitch.